Hello, everybody. Hello, loves. Thank you for coming and joining me today. Whoa, I'm covering a subject that affects a lot of adults, a lot of us. And we don't know who's dealing with this because a lot of times we can really cover it up. So, today we are talking about acne scarring. So, if you were here with me, for a couple of the other presentations done before this, I'm covering what I consider skin sins. I call them skin sins because it's something that could be avoided, actually, but we don't talk about that. But I'm going to talk about it because I have the knowledge to do so, and I can teach you how to avoid some of these pitfalls. And if you were not able to avoid it, you can help your children to avoid it, and someone that you care about and love. Acne scarring is something that has touched many of us, especially those of us who have genetics that include Hispanics, Chicana, also African, South American, Native American. All of those pieces that are part of genetics are actually they're the ones who are more susceptible to acne scarring. Not because it's acne scarring, but because of the things that lead up to the acne scarring. Okay? So that's what I'm going to teach you about today in a few minutes. So let me know, do you have acne scarring? Be honest with yourself about this. A lot of us have scarring, period. I have scarring from when I had chicken pox. Okay, I still have it. A lot of people don't see it, but I still see it. It's very light. I remember it very clearly where the dark spots were. But it is a type of scarring that I do have. And the reason why I bring that up is because there is a relationship between what I'm talking about with the chicken pox and having that scarring and what a lot of people are having to experience, which is acne scarring. So raise your fingers. I see your fingers raised. If you have acne scarring, some of you are like this, just like holding a little finger up. So think about the time you first noticed your scarring. Were you in your 20s or your 30s? All right. Did you have acne for an extended amount of time as a child or a young adult or, a teenager? Were you a teen or preteen when it started? How long did it last? Think about these things while I give you a bit of an introduction to myself. I am Ayanna Denise, for those of you who are new here, and I'm so happy to see you here. I am a master holistic skin therapist and trainer. I train professionals who you trust with your skin. I also provide education for the everyday consumer about how to treat their skin, how to nourish their skin, how to prevent things like this, acne scarring. It is preventable. So I do provide skin education for consumers while also training skin professionals in the art of great skin. That's what I do. My focus is not cosmetics. It is not aesthetics. My focus is to nourish the skin organ. Okay. I am currently located in Albuquerque, New Mexico, if you're watching this. And it is no longer March the 2nd, 2022. At this time, I am based now out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. I am in my beautiful skin club as we speak here in Albuquerque. And I absolutely love teaching people about how to nourish the skin organ, how to help it do its job, which is to protect us and keep harmful things out. So what is acne scarring? Okay, it is the result of inflammation or acne blemish pores that actually swell. All right, the pores have a particular size that they're in, and they start swelling up. And then hyperpigmentation happens, and then acne scarring happens. It doesn't happen overnight. This is a result of years of neglect on the pores, okay? Doesn't happen overnight. It started when you were 10 or 12. That's when it started. The first sign when you've seen acne, the best thing you can do is reverse the acne and really pinpoint the root of the problem. So there are two types of acne scarring. One is discoloration, okay, hyperpigmentation that causes the affected skin to remain darker after the blemish even heals. Okay, like me and my chickenpox. The chickenpox have been gone. I had it when I was like 9 years old. It's gone. However, there is still slight discoloration, in certain spots of my skin. And who knows why they decided to stay there, because they're not everywhere. I have chickenpox all over me, but for some reason, in the face area, they actually did stick around a little bit. And I didn't pay attention to it, and my parents didn't know what to do with it. So there we go. We have some discoloration as an adult. The second type of acne scarring is indentation. This is the one that a lot of people really deal with, and they're having to sort out a bit more abrasive cosmetic procedures to try to repair that layer of the epidermis. The indentation is common with severe acne. It occurs when the top layer of the skin doesn't heal and regenerate. This leaves an indentation. Did you know the skin was supposed to regenerate? Well, if you heard my other skin sin presentations, you would know that the skin should be regenerating itself. The skin cells do it within 2 to 6 weeks. On average, mine will turn over in about 2 weeks. It is very fast, but I make sure that if something comes, I am nourishing it with what it needs. And that's why it's able to turn over so quickly. And I have to get proper rest and drink lots of water. So what does acne scarring, what the heck? Why does it even exist? When there is a breakdown in the wall of the pores, sometimes the contents of the blemishes spill into the surrounding tissue, then cause deeper scars. Oh, it is such a process, I'm telling you. And we don't recognize that. We think it's just something that happens overnight. It doesn't. It is a full process. What could I do what could I be doing to cause this? Okay, let me just relieve you a little bit. Sometimes it's not something you are doing, but you could do some things to help it. So the source is heavily relied on the amount of collagen that the body makes. Our body is supposed to make collagen, and sometimes as we age, it slows down a little bit. The scarring is directly related to how your skin typically heals itself overall. So you have to look at that. If I get a scratch or if I get a bruise, how long is it going to take for this thing to heal up? Well, this is going to be a direct relation. Acne scarring is still a bruise. It's still a scar. So how you normally heal, that's how the acne scarring is going to heal. And if you don't catch it in time, just like if you don't catch the other bruises and marks on your body in time, more than likely it's going to stay with you. So what could encourage this skin sin? Okay, this is when you have to look at what stage of acne scarring you're in, okay? If you're still in the stage where your acne is still fresh, maybe you have some hyperpigmentation going on now, you have to stop picking. Resist picking your acne. Resist squeezing pimples and whiteheads. If pollution and toxins enter, you will develop localized infection. This is very important because a lot of times we think, oh, I'll just pick at it because it's getting so annoying. I understand. I pick at my skin sometimes too. And that is a human response. Sometimes you just want it to go away. But we could also be causing more damage because of the toxins that are on our fingers, because we're not washing them. And even if something's floating in the air, something can get in those pores and cause infection. So how do we prevent it? Okay. Scarring develops after active acne, after hyperpigmentation. You see how that goes? Doesn't just happen overnight. There is a process. There's acne, then there's hyperpigmentation. Oh, we're going to keep ignoring it and we're going to keep agitating it? Cool. Now we're going to turn to scarring. That's what happens. So this is a key lesson in prevention and skin health from an early age. That's why I love talking to my teens and tweens about proper skincare and skin nourishment, because it does start just that early. Teen acne may develop into acne scarring as an adult when non-prevented. So you have acne as a teen and you're putting all kinds of harmful chemicals on it, trying to get a quick fix. It's going to turn into hyperpigmentation. Then it's going to turn into acne scarring. I know, scary, right? So scarring cannot be reversed on its own. Depressed acne scars often become more noticeable with age as the skin loses collagen. That's an important word I want you to think about. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation or redness may lighten on its own within months. It is possible if we're giving the skin what it needs. Genetics play a part in genetics do play a part in it if you are likely to develop scarring. So think about, again, how your body scars or, how it bruises. It's a direct relation. Just understand that if you easily scar, develop hyperpigmentation, or tend to cause further damage to your skin anywhere on your body, you are most likely to develop scarring. Okay, that's just the reality of it. A lot of us scar quicker than other people as far as our pores are concerned. Some of us bruise easily because, we get red really quick if someone pinches us or something like that. But I want you to look at if you scratch yourself, okay, if you cut yourself, how long does it take for your skin to heal? After thinking about that, it's not to say you're like, you're in the gutter at that point. The question is, how do you help your skin to heal faster? You've got to think about that, okay? So for today's acne scarring, which is a huge deal, I want you to think about a few things. With your genetics, mineral-rich skin can form hyperpigmentation easily. I can get it easily. I'm mineral-rich. If I put mineral oil on me, when I'm already producing quite a good bit of natural oil, I am going to form hyperpigmentation if acne does pop up, okay? However, thinking about that, anyone that picks at their acne, if you're a picker at your acne, or you squeeze your pimples and zits, then it is also in danger of developing hyperpigmentation and then scarring, okay? It's tough to resist it, but you've got to try. And last thing I want to leave you with is something very important, which is collagen production. Yeah, we age and collagen production slows down. There's some things you can do to help pick it up. Eat protein-rich foods, vitamin C, copper, and zinc. These are the foods that are included in that bracket for you. And I want you to really focus on this for your diet. Fish, bone broth, tropical fruit, egg whites, shellfish, ginseng, aloe vera gel, and berries. Ooh, I just gave you like so much gold there to start from. So it's not always about quick fixes. It is about making sure you are nourishing your skin so that it is very healthy and it can do its job properly. If you would like more resources outside of this particular video about acne scarring, I have covered many other skin sins that affect so many of us. Look on www.ayannadenise.com. There are also videos that I have and tutorials on YouTube. Ayanna Denise Skin Guide is my channel. And then we are on Instagram at Ayanna Denise _skin. Thank you so very much for joining me. I love to teach this. I really enjoy my clients that are open to really understanding how to nourish their skin for the long run, because you don't get a replacement. This is it. And I thank you for trusting me to teach you about your skin and to being open to what I have to say. I don't take it for granted. I don't take this platform for granted. So thank you very much. And I want you to have an amazing night. Okay? show each other some grace.